it's like, you know, you don't really hear this a lot these days in modern music, or, you know, it's an old style, and this is kind of like the Mississippi style of blues. And again, these were, you can tune these in all different types of tunings. There's one strings. I'm limited to our time of, you know, with an hour and a half to, you know, so I only brought one today. Now, are there any questions about what I'm doing so far? It's nice to see people from my building here.
So back in the older days, that would be an acoustic type guitar. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't.
So they got the sound they wanted out of.
Well, here, like here, let's just get rid of this. Like, you know, do the old Scott. Well, what they had was they had resonator guitars. So what? Resonator guitars. Believe it or not, like Papa Charlie Jackson, one of the first blues guys, used a banjo instead. They would take banjos and they would either, you know, do it like the regular 4 or 5 string banjos and tune them different, or they would take the resonator. I should have brought a resonator today because it was like a cone. It's a big cone, and the strings.
That in the box then?
Well, yeah, they would make them like that. They were very popular. Like Son House used them. Buckle White used them. So and see, most of like the, you know, that's why I've got a few voices. You know, so a lot of the old blues guys would scream a lot, you know, because you're right, there was no PA system. Right, you didn't have really electric guitars until 1941. So you'd have, you know, people just, you really have to scream like what I'm doing right now, like. Oh, now tell me, pretty baby, where you get your sugar from. Oh, now tell me, pretty baby, now where you get your sugar from. Now, what I'm doing here, this is actually, this replicates the floorboard, because a lot of the front porch, they had, you know, wood. That's why you talk about front porch blues, because, you know, they'd have the, but unfortunately we have linoleum floors here. Is that right? Is this linoleum? I just love saying the word linoleum. Anyway, so that's, you know, so you'd have that, but so everybody had to project a lot, which really helps in, you know, that's why you had so many great rock vocalists too. In this, we didn't really have monitors until, you know, you used to see there's like 2 microphones. The reason, like, before the wall was built, like, from, if there's any deadheads out here, you know, that the wall system that you had, that you got rid of it. There was one microphone was for the audience, and then you had this other microphone with a PA trying to go back at you. So there was, it definitely helps, you know, a lot of those blues crooners. That's like when I was singing, then all of a sudden I went into that, I went into my Junior Wells, like, mellow voice. So when you're a blues singer, you gotta understand that you can sing something, you know, something like, what did I do? I disconnected everything. So, ooh, pretty baby, where you get your sugar from? You know, you can, that nice kind of like T-Bone Walker, you go, oh, pretty baby! Or you can do like the growl, Lord, pretty baby, where'd you get your sugar from? So there's all different types of vocals. But, you know, it really helps that, you know, if you're going to do blues, you got to be able to be like a yelper. That's how I ended up like in the Black Sabbath tribute band. Because, you know, do you know the band Black Sabbath? Yes. I don't do that anymore, only for very special occasions. So let's get rid of this.